we're going to finish up on our chart here. The thing I want to finish with is the two special cases that we had with graphing. Those are those, guys, horizontal and vertical lines. So talking about like the difference between those and watching out for that. For these, I like to graph them using a table of values. Okay, guys. Just kind of showing you guys the difference between these two. Now, if you guys recall, we talked about horizontal versus vertical lines. Horizontal lines are zero fun. That's sledding or skiing on this flat ground, like very boring sledding, hill. So zero being on the top of a number, it would just be zero, so it's zero fun. Versus a vertical line is when the zero's in the denominator, like that homework quiz question we just did. So this is where we have a number over zero. We call that undefined. Guys? Now, you don't need to use a table of values for this, but I think a table of values is a good way to do these types of problems. So making sure that you guys take the time to think about that. So I'll show you guys the difference between them. So horizontal, be like y equals 3. So for a horizontal line, that means the y's are all 3. And x can be anything. So what that means for us then is basically we just go like 0, 1, 2. They're all 3 across the middle here. So this would just be a flat, boring line for our slope. Versus if it was vertical, and again, if you don't need a table, I'm fine with that on problems like this. That would be like x equals a number, so like x equals, let's do -4. And again, what this is this is where the x's are all -4. And y could be anything. So this one just ends up being a vertical line straight up and down. So the difference between this, so this one's vertical versus the other one is our horizontal. So there definitely will be something on the test about that, not a ton. There's probably maybe one of each kind at the most. So this sheet would be a great sheet to look over the next few days. Again, we're testing on Thursday, unless if you guys are in the musical, involved in the musical and want to test before that, you're welcome to. If you want to test after that, it's up to you, but you have to make plans to make that test up. If you're gone, you guys have to take care of that. Well, real quick before I put the homework on here, I want to remind you guys for slope-intercept form, there's the questions from the review that we're going to do. So guys, if you guys want to put this on here for the slope-intercept form, so for the review, that's like 18 through 20 that we're doing, that is slope-intercept form. Just trying to tell you guys the different types. Okay. So what I think we're going to do now is I'm going to put the answer or the homework up in a second, but what I'd like you guys to do at this point is get your all your notes out from chapter 4. So any of your notes from chapter 4.